The night falls heavy on the line, cold breath hanging in the air. Footsteps fade into the dark like nobody was ever there. The sky is wide but offers nothing, just stars that never speak. They shine on fear and waiting hearts, too tired now to sleep. Hands are numb, the ground is hard, the hours barely move. Every sound feels dangerous, in the quiet they can't lose. Eyes stay open, back stay straight, even when they ache, because closing them for just a moment is a risk they cannot take. The world keeps turning far away, as if this night's not real. But courage lives inside the fear they never show or feel. This is what the soldiers face tonight, in the silence before the dawn. All the weight of staying alive while the hours drag on. This is what the soldiers face tonight. No promises, no light, just the hope that breathing now means seeing morning light. Letters folded deep in pockets, words worn thin by time, names whispered under breath like a half-forgotten rhyme. Photographs of softer days pressed close against the heart, reminders of who they were before the breaking parts. Some are far too young to know why the world feels this unkind. Others carry years of nights they can't leave behind. They joke to keep the dark away, then fall back into the still, because silence always finds them, and it always will. No one talks of heroes here or how the story ends. They only count the seconds and depend on friends. This is what the soldiers face tonight, through the cold and waiting fear. Every shadow feels like truth, every sound feels near. This is what the soldiers face tonight, when the dark won't break, holding on to one more breath for the lives at stake. Some whisper prayers they barely know, not sure who's listening. Some stare into the empty dark and ask what this all means. There's guilt that never leaves their chests, there's fire inside their scars. Every soldier carries pieces of who they truly are. Finds the tired faces pressed into the ground, thinking of a place called home that feels so far from now. They wonder if forgiveness will ever say their name, or if memory will reduce them to a number or a flame. If tomorrow never comes, let tonight be understood. They didn't come to love the war, they came because they should. Their hearts were never built for hate, their hands were never stone. Bravery is staying human when you're all alone. If history forgets the truth, if stories twist and bend, let someone remember they were human in the end. This is what the soldiers face tonight, in the dark where no one sees, with orders on their shoulders and impossible memories. This is what the soldiers face tonight, not glory, flags or praise, just fragile lives in borrowed time, trying to last till day. The horizon slowly lightens a pale and fragile gray. Some will rise and shoulder on, some won't wake today. No anthem plays for quiet tears, no medals for the fear, just the sound of breath returning when the danger clears. The sun comes up without asking who deserved to stay, and soldiers stand, adjust their gear and walk into the day. They carry what the night has done deep inside their chest, knowing sleep will find them again in nights like this at best. This is what the soldiers face tonight, through the longest, coldest hours, through unanswered prayers and courage that still came down without a warning, cold air pressed against our skin. The road was quiet, the stars were still, like the world had taken a breath and stopped within. Boots were lined beside the fireless ground, no laughter left to rise, only tired eyes watching the dark where danger learns to hide. Helmets rested by shaking hands, letters folded, worn and thin, names whispered softly to the wind, like prayers that might still listen. No one spoke about tomorrow, no one asked what comes next. Hope was something passed in silence, a weight across the chest. The world felt far beyond this place, like it forgot this night. But courage wasn't shouting loud, it was staying in the quiet. This was the night we stayed with the soldiers, in the stillness before the dawn. With every fear they carried inside, with everything they'd lost and gone, this was the night we stayed with the soldiers. No songs of victory played, just fragile hearts in borrowed time, trying to survive till day. Photographs tucked deep in packs, smiles frozen in another life. Hands that once held children close, now clenched against the night. Some were barely old enough to understand the cost. They traded youth for uniforms and learned the meaning of This was the night we stayed with the soldiers. When the dark felt far too long, we didn't promise peace would come, we just promised they weren't alone. Some whispered prayers they barely knew, not sure who heard them now. Some stared into the endless dark and made a silent vow. There was guilt in every memory, there was fire in every scar. Every soldier carried pieces of who they truly are. Moonlight found the tired faces pressed against the ground, thinking of the homes they left, of love without a sound. They wondered if forgiveness would ever speak their name, or if history would remember only numbers, dates, and flames. If tomorrow never comes, let tonight be understood. They didn't come for hatred, they came because they could. Their hands were never meant for war, their hearts were never stone. Bravery is staying human when you feel alone. If the world forgets their faces, if the truth is rearranged, let someone remember they were human before the pain. This was the night we stayed with the soldiers, in the dark where no one sees, with the ones who carry orders and impossible memories. This was the night we stayed with the soldiers, not to glorify the fight, but to honor every heartbeat that survived the night. Dawn crept slowly through the haze, pale light touched the ground. Some would rise and shoulder on, some would never make a sound. No anthem played for quiet tears, no medals for the fear, just the sound of breath returning when the danger cleared. The sun rose without asking who deserved to stay, and soldiers stood adjusted gear and faced another day. They carried what the night had done deep inside their chest, knowing sleep would find them again in nights like this at best. This was the night we stayed with the soldiers, through the longest, coldest hours, through unanswered prayers and courage that still trembled. This was the night we stayed with the soldiers, when the world felt far away, and the saddest truth they carried was they'd walk this road again today. So if the night feels quiet now, if peace feels thin but real, remember those who stayed awake and refused to kneel. No glory written in the dark, no promised things arranged. The night stretches wide above the land, one sky holding borrowed breath. Clouds move slow like careful hands, trying not to the dead. Boots rest still on trembling ground, mud and dust on tired skin. Every heartbeat counts the time between the now and what might begin. The stars don't choose a side tonight, they shine on fear and prayer the same. They watch young faces learn too fast how war erases names. Helmets lie beside the earth, rifles cold, hands warm. Everyone is waiting for a dawn that might not come as promised form. The world feels distant, far away, like it closed its eyes and turned. But courage isn't loud or proud, it's staying when your soul has burned. Under one sky, Cambodians standing with soldiers in the silence before the dawn, with hearts too heavy for brave words, with everything they've lost and gone. Under one sky, Cambodians standing with soldiers, no banners, no parade, just fragile lives and quiet hope, trying to make it through the pain. Photographs inside their packs, corners bent by time and fear. Children smiling from another life that feels impossibly far from here. Some were barely old enough to know what duty costs. They traded youth for uniforms and learned the language of loss. The jungle breathes around the camp, every shadow feels alive. A snap branch sounds like fate in a place where you survive. They laugh too loud to chase the dark, then fall into the quiet, because silence always finds them when courage can't deny it. No one dreams of victory when the night refuses to end. They just hope the sun remembers them and rises once again. Under one sky, Cambodians standing with soldiers, through the cold and waiting fear, with the weight of every order that led them standing here. Under one sky, Cambodians standing with soldiers. When the dark feels far too long, we don't promise peace is near, we just promise they belong. They half recall, not sure who hears them now. Some stare into the endless dark and make a silent vow. There's guilt inside their memories, there's fire inside their scars. Every soldier carries fragments of who they really are. Moonlight finds the tired faces pressed against the ground, thinking of the homes they left, of love without a sound. They wonder if forgiveness will ever speak their name, or if history will remember only numbers, blood and flame. If tomorrow never comes, let tonight be understood. They didn't come for hatred, they came because they could. Their hearts were never with the ones who carry orders and impossible memories. Under one sky, Cambodians standing with soldiers, not to glorify the fight, but to honor every heartbeat that survives the night. Dawn creeps slow along the hills, pale light through the haze. Some will rise and shoulder on, some won't see this day. No anthem plays for quiet tears, no medals for the fear, just the sound of breath returning when danger clears. The sun rises without asking who deserved to stay, and soldiers stand, adjust their gear, and face another day. They carry what the night has done deep inside their chest, knowing sleep will find them again in nights like this at best. Under one sky, Cambodians standing with soldiers through the longest, coldest hours, through unanswered prayers and courage that still trembles. Under one sky, Cambodians standing with soldiers when the world feels far away. The saddest truth they carry is they'll walk this road again today. So if the night feels quiet now, if peace feels thin but real, remember those who stayed awake and refused to kneel. No glory written in the dark,